And tonight with the big story, a tentative deal between the United Auto Workers and General Motors on day 31 of this strike.
The union is claiming major gains. Many are wondering about the possible impact on 4 plant closings, including 2 here in Metro Detroit.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kirchner begins our Team 7 coverage live downtown with what he is hearing right now. Jim?
Carolyn, only members of the negotiating team know the details of that sensitive part of the agreement, and it really is. It'll be discussed behind closed doors here tomorrow morning with UAW presidents and shop chairs coming in from 10 states. One of those is on the road right now from Lordstown, Ohio. His plant, a big plant, closed in March.
Really, there's no details released yet, even to us. Yes, there are high stakes, and even before they unallocated us, we knew our fate was going to come down to these negotiations.
The Lordstown plant built the last Chevy Cruze in March. Very emotional for 1,500 workers who lost their jobs. Their union president says 1,200 have transferred out of town to stay working with the company. GM has offered in talks to build batteries for electric vehicles near this plant, but not in it.
You know, even if that is part of the agreement, we don't know, will they be union jobs? Will it be run by General Motors? We need our people to continue to work for General Motors.
GM had planned to build the Chevy Cruze in Lordstown until 2021. Then it moved some of that car production to Mexico, where workers make $2 an hour. This issue goes to the heart of this 4-year contract for not just Lordstown, not just Metro Detroit, but the future of the union and the company.
Our goal always has been, and we think that should be everybody's goal, is for GM to build here what they sell here.
So it's going to be a busy day, maybe even an emotional day here, starting at 10:30 tomorrow morning, the closed meeting with that UAW council to discuss this. Then they'll vote on it. They could also take a vote on whether to continue the strike until rank and file members, all 46,000, can vote on ratification. That could extend this strike at least another week. Reporting live downtown, Jim Kirchner, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Jim.
And tonight we're hearing from UAW workers who say they're optimistic about the future of Detroit Hamtramck plant that's scheduled to close early next year.
7 Action News reporter Brian Abel continues our Team 7 coverage now outside the plant with more on this. Brian.
Carolyn, Dave, workers here, they are pretty hesitant to speculate on the terms of this deal, but many believe that this tentative agreement has a deal to secure. As they strike through the wind and the rain, welcome news for UAW workers on day 31, a tentative agreement. What has the last month been like for you and your colleagues?
It's been a little blue, but I mean, I feel like this is a different strike. Being here 46 years, I've been through a few strikes. And this one feels like we're not just fighting for ourselves, but it feels like we're fighting for the middle class.
This has been definitely a learning lesson as well as a struggle to support your family off of $250 a week. My grandmother lives with us. I have a husband and a 10-year-old, so supporting all of us on $250 can be trying.
This plant supposedly is supposed to close in January unless something happened in the contract that they're going to put something else in, so I don't know until I read the contract.
News of a second life for GM's Detroit Hamtramck assembly, however, could come as early as tomorrow. With job security a top issue, the plant's workers optimistic.
It's the hope, and for I walk by faith and not by sight, and my faith tells me it's all good.
I think that the likelihood that Detroit Hamtramck will be open is very good. I think hopefully we will get the electric vehicle, which will allow us to stay open longer. Hopefully it's a good seller, and it will be more jobs as a result of the plant staying open.
Certainly a lot of people hoping for the best. That was Brian Abel reporting, and we will bring you any new developments in the tentative deal between the United Auto Workers and General Motors right here on Action News and, of course, online at WXYZ.com.